On the banks of the Mississippi River, home to the king of rock and roll and also the Memphis Tigers, where the fans have moved the party from Beale Street and are ready for kickoff. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the South Florida Bulls, squaring off with another team from the AAC, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Memphis will kick it off to get us underway. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Bulls offense will have the first possession of the game. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that the entire, not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special. Guys like this don't come around very often. Makes the whole team better, but the belief is strong because he continues to make plays and be there for his team every time they need.
They'll leave it with him. Breaks the tackle. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. Got his man on the outside. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Smith takes the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes. And you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
He's got his man. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. This offense wants to send a message on the opening drive of the game. No punting today. They'll go for it on 4th down. The Bulls will have a 1st down.
And how about that call? You're right around midfield, 4th down on your opening drive. So you run the football and you put your trust and confidence in your offensive line up front to get it done and keep your offense on the field. That is impressive.
And another nice gain by the offense. All right, defense, we got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for a loss or a sack or something to get momentum back on my side?
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. Quick pass on the jet motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
The 11th play of this opening drive, they face a 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Snares it outside. It's Smith.
Well, it wasn't the most accurate throw, but an incredible effort by the receiver to pluck it out of the air, get a foot down and bounce right on the sideline. He didn't get the first, but he's now given them an opportunity to convert this 4th down.
And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. Look at this defense. Shoulders sagging, tongues hanging out. 13 plays they've endured from this offense. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Brown will throw it. Trying to get to it. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tigers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Both of these defenses, David, anchored by star middle backers.
I mean, they're just stars right in the middle of the defense. You'll see them go sideline to sideline, and they will make plays all over the field.
Yeah, these guys are the heart and souls of their defense. They're the leaders. Everybody looks up to them. They're constantly making plays.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The ball pops out. And he gets back on top of it, and a first disaster. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Gets away. But now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense gets set for second down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The play action fake. Grab behind the line. It's Hawkins. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. Looking downfield, it's Boyd. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Oh, it's loose. The defense grabs it, and they're going the other way.
You know,
Hang on here. The coach is calling a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. On second down, he'll fire. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on 3rd? They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. He's going to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the defense.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Brown wants to pass. Pulls it in. At the 35, he's loose. He's off to the races. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now, first and goal. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got to kick in the door. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 4.
That makes the score. South Florida, 14, Memphis, 0.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Set to kick this one away.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Just finds that little crevice, and he's still up. All kinds of room to the right. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. And the Tigers want to pick up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Boyd. Working that left side now. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Motion from the offense. The give to the back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Memphis.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
South Florida, 14, Memphis.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're... seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their feet.
Lining up to convert third down. Got enough for the first. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Looking to go up top on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And he's got it inside the 25. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. And the Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Back to pass, it's Carter. It's complete to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Bulls trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, USF. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very intriguing first 2 quarters of football in Memphis. And, you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
And the Bulls will kick it off to start the second half. Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Looking for a man. It's Boyd. He makes the connection. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. The freshman able to get home with the sack. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. That's caught. It's Parker. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all of the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. He's got him in the flat. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Bulls have it with a 1st and goal.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bulls! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
South Florida.
The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play hit.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on 2nd and long from the 6. Looking to pass, it's Boyd. They're working that left side. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd down coming up.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. To the ground with the back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Memphis will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job to pick up the 1st down. The 42.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass. Scrambles and gets the 1st down. Just so hard to defend.
And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field. To throw, it's Carter. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. 2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving these sticks. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. The Bulls get it past the sticks.
He's tackled at the 12-yard line.
Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And the Bulls are threatening on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Bulls! And the stomping has commenced. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
This one's complete. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Dropping back, it's Boyd. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Tiger. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Nice pitch, nice catch, and listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to, and this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure.
Tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
You know, you start day 1 of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. Not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need them.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, South Florida. And the route is on. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
South Florida, 42. Memphis, 14.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. To the air, it's Boyd. Pocket starts to collapse, and his throw is incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Makes the grab well past the sticks. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Smith. Open space at the 25. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Going up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bell. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the